Okay, we are here. We are live. We're back, everybody. Welcome to another live stream on It's Mel and Steve Live. We're just kicking off today. We are here again today. We have a time restraint. We have got to the end of January to get these petitions signed, to get 100,000 signatures on this government petition to ban Greyhound racing. So we're here today. We're going to be doing another 2-hour live stream. We're going to be showing you stories from the Greyhound racing industry. We're going to be showing you some footage from when we went to a local Greyhound racing track recently. And we are going to also be showing you some rescue stories, some dogs that have been rescued from this very industry that exploits them, commodifies them, and absolutely just robs them of their whole existence, in my opinion. So welcome into this live stream. Please stay here. And if you're coming in, please go into the description and click on that link to go to the government website and sign that petition to end the Greyhound racing.
Yes, I am just going to put it in our...
We're going to pin it in the top of these comments. Absolutely brilliant.
Push in there. Do that.
Awesome. Well done.
All right, let us know when you are here. Let us know if you have signed the petition already. Yeah, we are going to be showing you some bits and bobs today. So hopefully we get people join us and help push this petition that really needs more signatures on it.
Yeah, it does. It really, really does.
Calvin's in the room.
Hey, what's happening? Yes. Beanie, I'm winning the beanie game today. This is the Viva La Vegan Teach Peace. Absolutely epic. I love Viva La Vegan stuff.
Yeah. Calvin, have you signed the petition?
And Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you guys had a good evening.
Yeah, there
Sign,
you go.
by the way.
You knew.
Excellent. Matthew Kittle's in the house. What's
awesome.
happening, Matthew?
Hey, guys. You know what to do. Double tap that screen. Do your thing. And yeah, we actually met a Greyhound yesterday who's so cute, who we're going to be speaking about a little bit later on. But we're also going to be showing some nice videos to begin with to show you what Greyhounds are really like and a little bit about the industry as well. Yeah, that pink mic. Thank you very much. I love my pink mic.
Yeah, Matthew's liking the pink mic. Hey, Emma. How you doing?
Hey, Emma,
welcome
how are
in
you?
the chat.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Like the vegans assembling.
We had a really nice one of these, didn't we? Not too long ago, where we were just going back over our old videos.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing that. That was really funny.
Another good one today, guys. Let's show a little bit of a success story. Let's start off with some positivity. I'm going to play this video, and we are just going to start off with something that feels good for once in one of these live streams.
Yeah, and guys, if anyone comes into the room, please just ask them to keep signing the petition pinned in our comments.
Let's do it.
It's a really sad thing to think.
£120 to rescues if they don't speak badly of the industry itself.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even cover the cost of rehoming them as well. I actually learned yesterday that previously they would, the way they would discard Greyhounds is that once they're finished with them after the races, they would just release them like into the forest, into the woods.
Yeah.
And where they have been selectively bred to be more like streamlined and more muscly, they have really thin skin. So that means that they would be freezing and they would die from being like frozen in the wild because the owners, right, who race them don't care about them anymore and they just want them gone. So it's easier to just release them and be like, fend for yourself.
It was really sweet, actually. So the story Mel's talking about is Mel's auntie has actually rescued a Greyhound recently called Angel, and we went to meet her and spend some time with her. Now, we were actually at Brighton Greyhound racing track during the week where Angel used to be forced to run. We got some videos coming a little bit later on with that, some super triggered security, some super triggered owners of the dogs who are going in. We're going to go through some of that footage a little bit later on. But spending time with Angel, do you know one of the most amazing things that I found? We was with her for maybe an hour. She learned to trust us. Like, she came over. She ended up laying in our laps and giving us big cuddles. And
Hi, David.
Hi, David. I just, she was the sweetest little individual.
She really was an angel, wasn't she?
She was an angel. And when you see some of the footage we're going to show you today, it's absolutely heartbreaking. looking at her, in her eyes, thinking you were there, like you were being put through this, like you were part of it.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you saw on Elsie's, the Greyhound who you just saw in that video. I don't know if you saw her injuries. Angel had similar looking injuries as well.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. It's just awful. And these individuals are such angels. They just want love. Like they said, they just want a warm, comfy sofa and love. She just loves love.
Like what Alex has said here, we're one of the last remaining countries in the world. Come on, England, time for the ban.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's embarrassing, actually,
This is
isn't
a
it?
barbaric sport. It should have been long gone a long time ago, and we should be leading the way with these kind of things. You're right, Alex. Come on, England. It's time for the ban. If you want to be part of the movement that bans this injustice against these beautiful animals, go to the Animal Aids website or click in the link in the description and find your way to this UK government and parliament petition page, where you can see here we have 37,339 signatures so far. You can click on the sign the petition link at the top and then verify your signature to make your vote count. You can see on that right hand side the target is 100,000. We need 100,000 signatures, and guys, we need this by the end of January.
Yeah, this is a matter of urgency, so please sign that petition, guys. Please sign it. So we have a troll in the room.
Finally, we got.
Thank you for being here.
We know we're hitting the right people when the trolls are coming.
Yep.
This is a good time to show exactly why we're doing this, right?
Yeah, so for any trolls who have just come into the room, please watch this video and, see if you can defend this after you see this.
I'm just going to get this video ready, guys. We'll loop this 2 or 3 times because it's quite a fast video. Let me just turn this down on our headphones. So for anyone, what was the name of the person? Oh, I can't even pronounce these these handles.
I don't know.
Whoever that troll is.
I live in my mum's basement.
Yeah. I'm still 50 living at mum's house. Watch this video and tell me if you're still going to defend dog racing.
Injuries are common.
Wide, one's down at the first turn.
Apparently he broke his hock, unfortunately, which is heartbreaking for the owner.
You see that there? Let me just play that again.
Injuries are common.
Wide, one's down at the first turn.
Apparently he broke his hock, unfortunately, which is heartbreaking for the owner.
Heartbreaking for the owner. How about the actual individual? How about the individual who was put in that position?
Yeah, try and defend dog racing now. Can you try and defend dog racing now? Now, we're here for people who are compassionate, people who are normal people who are against exploiting animals. And this petition needs you to sign it now. Every single person, please sign that petition. Let me know when you have signed it as well. Wow, yeah, poor performance on the dog's part. Oh, really? That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go for this one here as well then. Let's go for where is this one here that I had earlier?
Yeah, the traps. Yeah.
Okay, so you're blaming the first incident there on the dog's fault, right? Poor performance on the dogs, in your words. So we're going to play this video here, and you tell us whose fault this is.
The first run early doors in this race. As we've seen at Sunderland this evening, they've done well, the favourites. So mind you, 4 to 5 and 2, that 2 to 5 favourite.
Just notice that none of these dogs are
So
willingly running
so
with waggy tails into these traps.
No trap 1 winner. No trap 4.
Wait a minute, that one picked that dog up
5
by the
wins
neck
from
and
the 3
underneath.
dog at Sunderland. It's Annabelle, here, who think's got a big chance.
Tail under their bums means they're scared.
As Greyhounds are going in. All in. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know what's happened there at Sunderland, but we need the cameras to move away. Oh, that happened the other day at Sunderland. What on earth is going on?
So the commentator there admitting that happened the other day at Sunderland. So this is the UK. It happened the other day at Sunderland. So this isn't an isolated incident. This happens regularly by the sounds of it. And here you are. Here's a still image of these poor dogs stuck half in and out of these traps. You can only imagine the injuries that they must have sustained during this event. And like the lady said, this has happened more than once. It happened just last week. The first thing they do is they spin the cameras away so that the public can't see. So as soon as the public can't see, well, the public can't see, they can't know, we keep the conditioning on, right? We keep that hidden. Because if the public start to see dogs getting injured, if the public start to see the evil behind this industry, then all of a sudden the signatures go up and the removal happens. But they don't want that because it makes a profit for them. We're going to show a video one more time. We're going to start it just from the beginning because I think it's interesting to note the dog's behaviour of how scared they are, how much they don't want to go in inside these traps.
Who gets the first run early doors in this race. As
Yeah, I
we've
agree.
seen
Alex.
at Sunderland this evening, they've done well, the favourites. And mind you, 4 to 5 and 2, that 2 to 5 favourite. It's okay. 4 winning favourites so far at
Under
Sunderland.
the neck and under the...
Yeah.
No trap 1 winner. No trap 4.
If this doesn't change your mind on anything,
5
then I'd
wins
go and
from
seek
for the 3
professional help.
dog at Sunderland.
You're lacking empathy and compassion.
Oh, you know here who think's got a big chance.
Even being
As,
put in a confined area like that would be so
Greyhounds are going
scary.
Yeah.
All in. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know what's happened there at Sunderland, but we need the
Poor
cameras
dogs.
to
You can
move
see
away.
how much agony
that
they're
happened
in.
the other day at
Yeah, you
Sunderland.
can.
And the person trying
What
to
on
get the
earth
dog
is going
out
on?
is literally trying to pull them through those thin slats.
Yeah.
Like, that would be so painful. So painful. I learned something as well. Because when we were at the Greyhound track on, was it Friday? We put a camera over the fence, of course, and we think we could see a freezer where they put dead greyhounds in. So, let me read it. Under the rules of the Greyhound Board, every licensed UK track must have access to a freezer for dead dogs. What? Like, that just shows the amount of dogs that die in this industry that they have a freezer on every track.
Yeah.
It's a blood sport, like how bullfighting is and how people were forced to go and fight at the Colosseum. It's just like that. It needs to be banned because if this didn't happen, then there wouldn't even be a risk of these dogs dying in these situations, right? That it wouldn't even be a risk to them.
It says here just under the petition as well, guys, the government has no plans to ban greyhound racing. The government considers it a well-regulated sport and recognises the contribution it makes to many people's lives as well as to the economy. This will not change unless good people stand up and do something about it. So you have to be one of them people that decides to stand up and stand in the way of evil. Go to this link, go to the link in the description, go to Animal Aid's website. I'm going to show you Animal Aid's website right now as well.
Sign the petition, guys. Hello to family. Thank you for being here. Please sign this petition.
Yeah, guys. So this is Animal Aid's website, animalaid.org.uk. You can go here. At the moment on the landing page, it's just been updated to push the greyhound racing petition because I should imagine the deadline being only a few weeks away. This is a sort of urgent matter for everyone to get behind. Once you come to this page here, you see the campaigns in the top right hand corner or on the top of the page, and on the right hand side we have Hounds of the Underground. Click on Hounds of the Underground and it's going to bring you to this page all about Hounds of the Underground and how you can get your vote to count to stop this evil happening to these dogs.
Yeah, like Matthew just brought up a really good point here as well. Every 3 days a greyhound dies.
Yeah.
Please sign the petition to ban greyhound racing for good.
Horrific injustice.
Yeah, it's awful. So, greyhounds are specifically bred for speed and a prey drive. So they're actually bred in really large numbers and they only keep the fastest. What do you think they do with the ones who don't make the cut? Let me know in the comments what you think they do. Their training is rigorous. They are introduced to kennel confinement, loud noises, and lack of human contact. They say this is basically they're easier to manage by doing this. Training puts strain on their legs, ankles, wrists and spine because they make them do certain training techniques, stuff on the treadmills. They make them basically run as fast as they can after a prey, which they usually would use like a hare, to get them focused. So the moment they come out of those traps, they run as fast as they possibly can because it's like routine, and dogs learn routine and patterns. That's like what they'll know to do on the track. So they don't do this because of fun. They do this because they've been trained to, and they've gone through a process where they've learned something called learned helplessness.
You need to come a little bit this way, not in a shot as much.
Your shoulder's a little bit big and it's budging me out.
Come in here. Hi, Stacey. How you doing? Stacey says, how's the petition going? Stacey, the petition is up to 37,347. It's going up, but it's not going up fast enough. We need to push this faster. This is why we're here today doing another live stream, just bringing awareness and raising awareness on what happens to these greyhounds. Now, we've got this page here on the Animal Aids website. I'm just going to go through it because I think this is really vital information. It says here, like what Matthew pointed out a minute ago, one dog died every 3 days in 2024 at the hands of the racing industry. It continues in 9 countries worldwide, 4 of which are here in the UK. Forcing dogs to race is widely recognised as cruel, with dogs routinely dying as a result of racing injuries or being discarded for heartless reasons like not making adequate qualification times. Dogs who no longer are wanted have been shot or drowned or disposed of as wastage.
Repeat that again. That's that last bit.
Dogs who are no longer wanted have been shot, drowned, disposed of as wastage. Now, the other day we were in Brighton Stadium, and some dog owners came past us, and they were all so adamant to tell us how much they love their dogs, how much that they're, our dogs are at home and they have the best life, and we do this for them and we do that for them. This is exactly the same as when you get the humane washing and the lies from the farmers who farm animals. When they say we care about our animals, we care about all this stuff, it's to humane wash and lie to the public, right? Because if the consumer knows the reality, then the consumer removes their support. And the industry only works on smoke, mirrors, and lies. When you look at the cost to the dogs, this section here, the hidden cost to dogs, the greyhounds are pushed to their physical limits. They reach speeds of 45 miles per hour whilst navigating tight, unnatural curves. That's why on that last video, you see that dog breaking their hock.
Yeah, and I've also seen that they are trained to run close together. So this becomes dangerous because greyhounds actually have a lack of peripheral vision. So this means collisions are common, and that's why you see a lot of broken necks, spinal injuries, neck injuries, and sudden deaths due to this.
Hey, Ben. Ben's in the room.
Hey, Ben.
So what do they do with the bodies? Well, some dogs are actually taken away to the meat trade, the meat industry. Other dogs are often sent abroad and will go into like underground racing circuits where obviously we're not welfareists, we're abolitionists here, but they'll go into underground racing circuits where the welfare is like the weakest of the weak. And they'll just be lost into the system. They just disappear, commodified as nothing more than a profit-making machine. But these dogs are no different to the dogs that you have sitting on your sofas with Christian names, who you do everything for. You mourn when you lose them. We love them with all our hearts, like our family members. These dogs have nothing different. It says here, behind the scenes, dogs are routinely drugged, including illegal substances like cocaine to enhance performance. They race in dangerous temperatures, and there's little to no concern for them whatsoever. Guys, if any of this stuff that we are saying makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you feel sad, makes you feel like you want to do something about this, you simply go to the pinned comment, you click on that link to go into the government website and click sign the petition here. You can see we've got a nice steady increase. We're already up to 37,352, but this needs to be 100,000 signatures, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for signing the petition. To anyone that has, please put a heart in the comment. What's David up to? He's sorting out the trolls. Good job, David.
Thank you, David.
So, for anyone who doesn't know, 346 greyhounds died from racing-related things in 2024. They died. 346 individuals died because of this industry in 1 year, let alone the injuries. So injuries, there were 3,809 injuries that are noted down.
That's crazy.
That is disgusting. That is awful. And they have those freezers for the dead dogs. Like Alex rightly said earlier, you don't have freezers on the side of a football pitch for the dead humans. No. You don't have freezers on the side of a rugby pitch for the dead humans, do you?
A lot of the time people will say, like, this is like the Olympics. This is just like a running track. Like, humans run around a track and they race. But the difference is that humans are consenting, right? Humans aren't then commodified and put into mass kennels at the end of the day. Humans aren't killed if they're not running fast enough. Humans are treated a lot different and they're willingly doing it. These dogs are forced. They're commodified and they are exploited to do this evil sport in the name of profit. This is simply for profit for their owners. Ben's saying, do you have to be in the UK to sign the petition? And David's already beaten me to it. Use a monument or something in the UK or ask a friend. David worked the workaround out last time.
To get the postcode, yeah. David's like, he's correct. He's getting loopholes. And like Alex said, please send the petition to your friends, to any group chats, to your family members. Every person counts. Yes, we need 100,000 by the end of January. So please sign this, share it everywhere. Yeah. In a minute, are you going to show the short that we did?
Yeah, let's do the short in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just going to see. I think this is the one.
All right, guys.
None of this is coming out just yet, by the way. We're on our main
The petition to sign is pinned in our comments. So please push that link, sign the petition and push confirm because otherwise your signature won't count until you push confirm in your emails.
I'm just trying to find the video from the other day. I think it could be.
You'll never beat it, give up. Well, actually, this will be banned very, very soon. It's already being banned in many countries. The UK is actually falling behind with this injustice. In fact, there's been many something happened there. There's been many racetracks already closed down. Swindon closed down only last week. The last ever race was run there, and that's shut down. There's more tracks that have been shut down now than are still running. I think there's 17 left in the UK. So yes, we will win. When good people do the right thing, change happens. So all you got to do is spend 20 seconds of your day, sign this petition, get it into Parliament, because the world is. What are you doing?
I can't see the screen for the buttons. Sorry. There you go.
Steve bit bossy. Because the world is starting to ban this in other countries, countries start to follow. So yes, this will be banned very, very soon. I think this year.
Guys, this isn't the UK, but this is Greyhound racing in general. So I found these videos. I simply just put in Greyhound racing injuries into YouTube. And I want to show you two short videos here of the reality of the danger that these animals are in when they're forced to race. So let's just check this out here. Make sure my volume's good. Okay.
I don't think there is any
volume. We've got a problem here. We've got a volume. You know what I might have done? I maybe hit mute on there. Maybe there's no volume on this one. You see that? She comes around the corner here.
Oh.
So sad.
So she would have got many injuries from that. Because greyhounds don't have very thick skin, they get really bad injuries if they have an impact. And they're running at 45 miles an hour around those tight bends.
And here's this one here. It's only a 50-second long clip, guys.
Lures into motion. They're all set for the last. Ready. Racing away fast, Fabra Oak going quickly, Junkyard Switch, and then came Thunder Boom. Further back is Aspire Higher, Incredible Evie. Well back is Just a Dreamer, Western Ripple and Judo, but it's all Junkyard Switch around the turn, 3 in front. Thunder Boom down the outside, Fabra Oak, but Junkyard Switch does it all the way and wins well from Thunder Boom. Third in Incredible Evie running on, and then came Aspire Higher, and behind them would have been
Look how injured she
Ripple,
is.
who got
Broken
home when
leg.
it was all over, followed by Judo. Evie running on, and then came Aspire Higher, and behind them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over. Does it all the way and wins well from Thunder Boom. Third in Incredible Evie running on, and then came Aspire Higher, and behind them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over. Followed.
Poor baby.
She looked straight up and she was like, I need someone to help me, and just ran over to the first human to help her.
Yeah.
That wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen if Greyhound racing was banned. She fell over and then she got hit at 45 mile an hour from another individual, and I think the other individual actually comes back limping as well, can hardly walk on their back legs.
To the person here saying, oh wow, a dog gets clipped by another dog, you lot would go mental at nature. The dogs here are forced into this position, commodified and exploited to be nothing more than a profit-making machine. When you look at what happens in nature, that is completely different to what's happening here. These animals are forced into this position. They are literally viewed as a commodity. I think I've seen people treat sacks of potatoes with a lot more care than what I've seen them treating these dogs.
Or any animals, yeah.
When we look at, we couldn't say, oh, you guys are worried about people stabbing each other. Look at volcanoes erupting and killing everybody. Cool, don't look at the volcano killing everyone, because if you can't handle people being stabbed up, then you shouldn't be worried about volcanoes. It's absolutely flawed logic. This is an evil industry. It doesn't need to exist. You can't defend it in any which way. These animals should be morally considered. They should have the right to their own life. They should never be commodified. They should be free. They should have all the things that they need in life: freedom, love, space, care. They should never, ever, ever be put in a position where they could be killed or injured for someone to make a little bit of money off of. And if you defend this, then you need to go and seek medical help, because you're lacking compassion and empathy. If you can look at what's happening on this screen right now and be okay with it, then you are not okay. If you're not okay with it, there's something you can do. You can go onto animalaid.org.uk's website, and you can go onto the Hounds of the Underground section and come to the government petition and sign the petition here to end this evil. There's also other things you can do, and I wanted to show you. Did you want to say something first? I know you've been trying to say something. I've been talking lots.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay. If you go to campaigns, right, and you hit Hounds of the Underground here, there's an action hub for greyhounds, and I think this action hub for greyhounds that Animal Aid have done is absolutely epic. Excuse me. Absolutely epic. So you can come along. Let me just see if I can get this onto the screen a bit better for you guys to see our screen. How's this going to be like? Maybe like this will be okay. All right. So here you can see the UK, right? These green discs, these like where the dogs look happy and they're sitting down chilled. If you click on any one of these green discs, you'll see Greyhound racing ended here in 2020. That was Chesterfield's Sports Stadium. Click on a different green disc. That's Swaffham Raceway. Greyhound racing here ended here in 2000. Any of the green discs, Reading Stadium, Greyhound racing ended here in 2008. These green discs show where this evil injustice finished. Now the red discs, however, this is where the evil industry still continues, and this is where we can do something about it. Animal Aid have taken out all of the thought process for you. You come to this website. I'm going to show you how to get to this again in a minute, just to make sure you know where you're going. Come to this interactive map. Click on any of these red discs. It's going to give you the name of the stadium, and underneath, simply telling you exactly what you can do. You can join Action Against Animal Cruelty in East Anglia's next protest by going to this Facebook page here. You can go to link.shutdown.org, sign up to get involved. Rupert Lowe is the independent MP for Great Yarmouth. You can email him here and express your concerns, and you can also click on the Parliament petition and put your vote to ending this injustice here. I think this map is absolutely awesome, don't you?
I do as well. And anyone in the chat, let me know if you have a doggy. Let me know if you've had a dog in your life that meant a lot to you. Let me know their name. Let me know what kind of breed they are. And let me know, would you put them onto a racetrack and risk their life?
Yeah.
Because the other day when we met these individuals outside the Brighton and Hove Greyhound racing track, they were very angry. They were trying to say how, no, I have like retired greyhounds now, and oh no, we care for them, the best care. Now I said to them, I love my dogs, I love our dogs, and I would never put them in a risky situation like this because I don't view them as a commodity. I don't view them as a profit-making machine for me. And I think the reason these people were so angry is because they're gambling addicts. Now, this is gambling. They don't want to let go of their gambling addiction. So they will happily use dogs to bring them in some money and satisfy their gambling addiction. And I think that's why the anger was crazy. Like, we even said the other day when we turned up, we were like, we're going to be like as calm as we can to them. We're just going to educate the public and try and get this petition signed. The security came out well angry, very, very triggered. We showed them footage of the traps malfunctioning. They said that was awful, but it's not here. They were quick to say it's other countries, it's Sunderland, but it's not this one. Now, I've met 2 individuals now who have run at the Greyhound racetrack in Brighton. They were abandoned. They had injuries, tattoos in their ears, because they all have tattoos in their ears, because they're not, they're given these weird names, right? But that's only for the betting community. But they're just numbers to them. They're not individuals to them. So they have numbers in their ears.
Did you want to do some of the shots from Brighton? Did you want to go through them?
Yeah, do you want to just do the short that we've uploaded? Or do you want me to send the short to the... So then you've got it as a specific one?
No, let's... I've got the actual 360 footage here. I'll tell you what we could do. If I go... Let me work this out. Give me 2 seconds, guys.
I'm going to send you...
Don't need it because it will come through here.
On our Instagram? On our YouTube?
Oh, you need to go here. Right.
We're just going to get you the short from someone who was very angry.
All right. Okay. This should work. Let me spin that over. Okay. You guys can see this, right?
Thank you for signing the petition. Please get everyone to sign the petition as well and ban this for good.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dennis. Okay. Right. Let's see this short we made. So this guy here, right? He owned one of the dogs he was racing. This is why I think he was proper triggered.
Mm-hmm.
Stop harassing people. What's your opinion on this?
That's Australia.
What's your opinion on it?
That's Australia.
It doesn't matter where it is. This dog here ran around the corner, had an accident and snapped their leg. Let me show you Sunderland. I'll show you the UK. This is the UK.
I've seen it.
What do you think of it?
Fuck off, man. They could run across the field and break a leg.
They could do, but they're commodified. They're forced to do it.
And my dog's wanting to die.
Your dog's wanting to say you're part of the industry. They didn't sign up to do this, did they?
Oh, for fuck's sake, get a grip.
This is go to animal aid.
Shut up. You're all zealots.
This is the statistics.
Fuck off.
The general statistics.
Stop harassing people.
One dog died every 3 days.
Stop harassing people.
You're the one who's trying to harass me. I'm telling you a fact.
You
just tried to intimidate me. Luckily, I'm not intimidated by people like you. I've watched you all here.
But that's not all of it, mate. That is not all of it. I come here every week.
Yes.
I haven't seen my dog hurt in a lot at all.
But statistically, in the UK...
That's the wrong statistic.
It's not. These are statistics from UK racing. This industry is evil and it should never exist.
You go to animalaid.org.uk and you can sign a petition to ban greyhound racing.
Stop harassing people.
Yeah, what's your opinion? Crazy. He got so angry, right? Like, straight away as well. He just showed him footage and then suddenly he's like, stop harassing people.
Everyone noticed when he came back You pointed it out. What did you point out?
He stumbled over his words when he was saying that no dog has been injured this year. I also just want to point out this was the 2nd of January, so it's 2 days.
Yeah. But for me, like, let's watch it again. I'll skip to this bit.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Every week.
Yes.
I haven't seen my dog hurt in a lot at all.
But
For me, that was supposed to say, I haven't seen my dog hurt in a long time. But it goes, I haven't seen my dog hurt in a lot at all this year. I'll play it again. What do you guys think?
yes.
I haven't seen my dog hurt in a lot at all this year.
But statistically,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that he was on his feet there. He's quite quick. You can see he's articulate because he uses words like zealous.
Yeah.
Yeah, David, exactly. All we did was we just shared information with him, and this guy absolutely lost it.
Yeah.
This is, again, like when you're at slaughterhouses, you know, these people come in, you catch them doing the bad stuff, they don't like it, and they're like a child you've caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and they jump up and down, they get really upset and really frustrated.
Yeah, like Stacey said, he's free to leave whenever he wants. He was so triggered,
Yeah.
and he was the one harassing. He literally tried to intimidate you by coming into your face.
Yeah.
You play it again. We'll play it again. Look how he came into Steve's
Yeah.
face, trying to intimidate him, and Steve just mugged him off straight away.
Thanks, David.
Stop harassing people.
what's your opinion on this?
That's Australia.
What's your opinion on it?
That's Australia.
It doesn't matter where it is. This dog here ran around the corner, had an accident and snapped their leg. Let me show you Sunderland. I'll show you the UK. This is the UK.
I've seen it.
What do you think of it?
Fuck off, man. They could run across the field and break a leg.
They could do, but here they're commodified. They're forced to do it.
And my dog's running to die.
Your dogs wanted to say you're part of the industry. They didn't sign up to do this, did they?
Oh, for fuck's
One in
sake, get a grip.
one in. This is. Go to Animal Aid.
Shut up. You're all zealots. You're
This is the
zealots.
statistics.
Fuck off.
The general statistics.
Stop harassing people.
One
Ready?
dog died every 3 days.
Harassing people.
You're the one who's trying to harass me. I'm telling you a fact.
He clocked
You
the
just-
camera then. Did you see that? He tried to threaten Steve in his face, and then he clocked the camera.
Harassing
Ready?
people.
You're the one who's trying to harass me. I'm
Yeah.
telling you a
He
fact.
was like-
You just tried to intimidate me. Luckily, I'm
you
not
ever watched
intimidated
it,
by
mate?
people like you. I've watched it all here.
But that's not all of it, mate. That is not all of it. I come here every
Wonder
week.
who it
Yes.
does. Camera wasn't
I
there.
haven't seen my dog hurt in a lot at all this year.
But statistically, in the UK,
That's the wrong statistic.
it's
then, isn't
not. These are
the wrong
statistics from
statistic.
UK racing. This industry is evil and it should never exist.
You go to
He was a-
animalaid.org.uk and you can sign a petition to ban greyhound racing.
He was like this for a while afterwards, but like by the entrance, so he was still having a hissy fit on his own by the
Yeah.
entrance still for a while. And yeah, like Stacey said, he could have left at any point, but he was so angry and triggered. He even came back after he clocked the camera and he was like a bit aggressive. He had to come back because he couldn't let it go. Now, I think his reaction was very extreme for what you were doing. You're just showing him the truth. And I think this is where the gambling addiction comes in, and that's why people get very angry.
Dennis is saying it was a great aura moment from me. Excellent. I'll take that.
Yeah, and Dennis, Dennis is very interesting. So Dennis has been banned from a lot of people's live streams because he
really?
is a big troll. Dennis has signed the petition today, though. So Dennis,
Nice.
why have you signed
All right.
to stop greyhound racing? I also would like to know, Dennis, if you are against horse racing.
Yeah, good questions. Good questions.
Hey,
Dennis.
I'm not a troll. Wait, are you the same? Yeah, you're the same, Dennis. Because he said hello the other day, and I was like, hi, and then I was like, oh, you're a troll. But he's an interesting troll. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Subaru, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
David P. He's working off anecdotes now. He's still putting the doggo at risk. If something did happen, then what? He'd say it was an accident. Yeah, 100%, David. And I didn't believe him neither. You know, like nothing happened this year. It's the 2nd of January. Like,
Yeah, also it's been 2 days.
come on.
The fact that he's saying nothing happened this year shows that things do happen.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have to say that about something that was good, right?
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. I'd never risk any like bear or bow. Like, there'd been zero chance of risking them being injured. Let's go and show you some of the
bear and bow are our doggies, by the way.
some of the happy stuff, guys.
Yes.
And
guys, before we watch this,
minute.
please sign the petition that is linked in our comments. Let's get this banned in the UK for good.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have the other one as well?
No.
Okay, we'll save
That's
that
why I
for another
said
time.
we already got this one because
Oh.
the other one. Get over there. Wait. That's
Technical difficulties.
All right, I got it. You ready for the sound?
Really
Let's go.
sad thing to think.
What does it? Dennis is saying, what does it say under "Teach Peace" on my beanie? What does it say on my
Isn't
beanie?
it Viva La Vegan?
Viva La Vegan.
Oh, it says Live Vegan.
Live vegan.
Of course.
Live vegan, of course. Live
Yeah.
vegan. I think I want to just let me see if I can get this.
The image of him. I love that. That is
Yeah.
he's so cute.
Check out this. How cool is this? Wait.
Oh, there's the pet. Who could, like, guys, who could commodify? Who could use animals like this? Who could put them in kennels on their own on a concrete floor? Who could force feed them cocaine to make them run faster? Who could drown them after they're no longer profitable, or if they break their leg or get injured? Who could do that? They're angels on earth, and the only people who could do that are the devils on earth.
Let's go from this video here, and let's go over to where is it?
Yeah, someone also said, "What's a zoomie?" So, yeah, we met Angel, a rescue greyhound, yesterday, and she did a zoomie. So, of course, we took presents round and like toys for her. And yeah, after a while, when she started to like trust us, I was like playing with her, and then suddenly she was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it basically means they just like will run around the room just so happy.
Yeah.
And it's the sweetest thing. Like, I love it when our dogs Bear and Bo do zoomies, because they're just in like a whole world of happiness, and it lasts like maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's so funny to watch. If you haven't seen a zoomie from a dog, search zoomies online now, because you are missing out.
I want to just go straight to a contrasting video from the one that we just watched, because I think when you see both sides of the coin, so to speak, you understand the urgency and you understand the mission as to what we're trying to achieve. So let me show you this video here, guys.
Lures into motion. They're all set for the last. Ready? Racing away fast, Fabra Oak going quickly, Junkyard Switch, and then came Thunder Boom. Further back is Aspire Higher, Incredible Evie. Well back is Just a Dreamer, Western Ripple and Judo, but it's all Junkyard Switch around the turn, 3 in front. Thunder Boom down the outside, Fabra Oak, but Junkyard Switch does it all the way and wins well from Thunder Boom. 3rd in Incredible Evie running on, and then came Aspire Higher. And behind them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over.
Who won that race.
By Judah. Incredible Evie running
she
on.
won that race.
And then came Aspire Higher.
And then obviously
and
was slowing down.
Them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over. And
Look
wins
at her
well
tail.
from Thunder Boom.
Like her
13
tail
Incredible
is
Evie
like-
running on. And then came Aspire Higher. And behind them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over. Well, from Thunder Boom, 13 Incredible Evie running on. And then came Aspire Higher. And behind them would have been Western Ripple, who got home when it was all over.
So sad, guys. So sad.
Yeah, I was saying, so she's the one, or he was the one to win the race. When they realised the race was done, they started to slow up, but the ones behind them were still going fast. So she basically got run over at 45 mile an hour by like 2 other dogs.
And they're so thin. Their legs are so thin because they are selectively bred for speed, right? That's what they're exploited to do. So I just wanted to show you the contrast there between rescue greyhounds who have survived this horror and greyhounds who are put at risk in the name of what the industry deems as sport. Really, it's just smoke and mirrors to make money. You know, it's nothing different, like you said earlier, in my opinion, to dog fighting, to bullfighting, to the Colosseum. This is just people in a circle watching individuals be put at risk for entertainment and profit margins. It can't be justified. It can't be excused. It needs to be stopped.
Yeah, like David said, he said, and this was what was captured. Yeah, let alone all the times this has happened, and worse, that the cameras haven't been turned on or they've been turned away, or what happens behind the scenes, what happens when no one's looking, what happens in the training process for these poor individuals. Like, they don't just run like that for the sake of running. They've been trained to do this. They've gone through intensive training that's horrific. They've had lack of food. They've had cocaine forced upon them. It's absolutely horrific. And if they don't meet the standard, they will get discarded, which means they could be drowned, shot, or abandoned. It's awful. This needs to be banned. I'm embarrassed for the UK that we haven't banned this yet. Other countries have banned this. I think Alex says there's actually 9 countries left to ban this disgusting blood sport that is medieval.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, you can see here we have 37,377 signatures, but we need 100,000 signatures by the end of January. So not only do we need you to sign it, we also need you to share this with your friends, with any group chats you've got, with your social media accounts, with everyone and anyone who you can, because the dogs need you. We're already now up to nearly 37,380. Let's see if we can at least get this to 37,400 by the end of this live stream.
Yes, get sharing, guys. Now, get sharing now.
Stacey's, but I dread to think how many other animal sports there are and all the exploitation that comes with them. They all need to be banned. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and also I just want to point out as well the live baiting that used to happen with this industry too. For those poor other animals that are exploited to teach these dogs to run, the hairs that they use to teach these dogs to run after them. Because they breed them to have a high prey drive and to be as fast as possible. And then they will use hairs to practice on. Horrific. Exploitation from start to end, and nothing good comes out for these dogs. No. They are exploited, they are used, they get injured like you have seen on the tracks. They get shot in the head, drowned. There's freezers on every track in the UK for the dead dogs.
Hi, Rory Spiritual Goddess. Sorry. Yeah, in the UK.
Yeah, please sign the petition. If you just joined the live, the petition is linked in our comments.
Where would you like me to go now?
Let's refresh this. What's it on now? 3.
This is just rolling. This is a live count.
Oh, okay, cool. So it goes up.
Yeah, we're on 37,380. We need at least another 20. Let me take you through Animal Aid's website, perhaps, whilst we're here waiting. So, go into animalaid.org.uk. You will land on this page right now. This is the image you were trying to find.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, look at this image here on the right. They're laying on the concrete floor of a pen. This is how they live when they are not used for racing. This is how they live. In fact, we actually were talking to a friend the other day who knows some people who owned greyhounds for greyhound racing. And she said, "Oh, can I meet them?" And she said, "No, they're at the kennels that they live in." And she was like, "Oh, do they not live at your house?" They're like, "No, we just have them in the kennels and then use them for racing." And my friend was shocked because how could you? How could you do that? It was like, "Oh yeah, I've got my car in the garage and I take that out whenever I go out." Like they're not seen as the individual that they are. They're seen as like money making. That's all they're seen as. So they're left in these horrible pens. Now, when we met my auntie's rescue yesterday, she really wanted to be on the sofa, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She was so funny. She loved her bed. She loved her toys. She loves love. She was laying in Steve's lap whilst he was cuddling her. She really is an angel, and the thought that she has ever been in the hands of somebody who doesn't treat her like that, doesn't treat her like the individual she is just awful. Maybe not that hard. Maybe show you. Yeah.
Where's the? Let me see it. This might work.
We'll just show you some photos. She's so cute.
Here we go. Let me just hold this up to the camera, see if you can see. Is that going to go in focus?
Back. Is it in focus now? I think it's because we're on the camera too. So
Yeah,
maybe
maybe it's not going to go in focus. I don't know. Yeah, but you know what I might be able to do? Let me share some of these with our screen. Everyone needs to see these. Let me just share these with our screen here.
Yeah, thank you so much for signing the petition, Raw Spirit Goddess. Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah, thank you very much.
Each one of us counts. Each petition signature counts because it all counts up to get this 100,000. Oh, look at her! She's so funny. Oh, she is just beautiful.
She was adorable, wasn't she?
I just loved her. I loved her instantly. Like, it's really funny. Like with animals, I can meet an animal and I love them from the moment I meet them. Is anyone else like that as well? I know other people in the chat will be the same. But when you meet animals, they're so special, aren't they? And they need protection. Look at her little teeth.
Her little teeth here. It's really sweet. Yeah, so the racetrack where the triggered guy was where she used to be exploited. That's where she was raised. So risk of injury and death to her was very real. The fact that she's made it out alive, that she was abandoned. She's had a really tough life. It's been really hard for her.
And one thing that I'm always wowed by with animals is that even after they've had such an exploitative, horrible start to life, they learn to forgive and they just want love.
Yeah.
And I think, like, wow, like we entered yesterday, she didn't know us. And then by the end of the day, she was playing with us, she was cuddling us, she was licking us, and she was doing zoomies, and it was so nice to see. And then you look at this poor dog on the screen here, locked in a kennel.
Yeah.
They're missing out on a life that they should have had.
Rory Spiritual God said, wait, did you rescue her? We didn't. It was one of Mel's family members who did.
Yeah.
So she is in very safe hands now, very loved.
There are many Greyhound-specific rescue facilities over the UK, so you can search on like ChatGPT, and you can also go and walk them, and you can go and help out there as well. Get to know them because they, like I think Stacey said, they don't look like they're like really cuddly, but they are so loving and so cuddly. Like I just adore them.
So, guys, we are on Animal Aid's website right now. This is the landing page. You can scroll down, and the government petition is straight here now. It's straight away. But they are doing so much for animals. Like, we're talking about Hounds of the Underground today because we've got a deadline for the Greyhound petition to be signed. But they do so much. So please go and check out their website. Have a scroll through and see what they're up to. They are always up to something. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
I think this website is brilliant.
And they make it easy for you to get involved as well, like emailing your MP, going to your local track as well. If you go to their map, you can see if there's a local track near you, and you can go and start protesting out there. You can get media attention. You can do live streams, video, anything, post it on social media, and get this banned for good.
So, on this bit here, let's have a look. Do you want to read these bits out here, Lisa?
Yeah.
You start with them ones. Your mic's better now. Your mic must have done that feedback thing again.
Oh, yeah, I realised if I look to like at Steve, then my mic picks up my voice.
Get stuck in a little loop.
I think I just did it again. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the racing industry's hidden supply chain. So approximately 6,000 greyhounds are exported from Ireland to Britain each year, making up over 80% of UK racing dogs. 80%! Wow. Yet many dogs bred for racing never appear on official records. Wow. That's because they discard them because they only take a small amount. So thousands disappear each year. Dismissed by the industry as wastage. Those who do race face uncertain futures. Some are exported to countries like Spain, China, and Pakistan, where welfare protections are minimal and non-existent. Greyhounds have even been found in the meat trade. This is a global pipeline of exploitation, and the dogs pay the price. So like Steve rightly said earlier, we're not about welfare, we're animal rights. So we're against, you know what it is basically, is that people need to shift their mindset from thinking that animals are here for us and seeing them as a commodity or a use for us or profit for us. We need to shift our mindset to understand that they're not here for us. They live alongside with us, and we need to protect them because they are innocent, they are vulnerable, and they look to us for protection. So let's not betray them anymore. We are gonna be the generation that changes this for the animals, not just in greyhound racing, but in all industries that exploit animals. And by exposing this and showing good people really do change. Please sign the petition, and let me know when you have signed it as well, and share it with your friends. So the petition is linked in our pinned comments.
This bit here is so sad. Obviously, we're not welfareists. We want the abolition of this to be ended. But this is the reality, and I'm going to read it out to you right now. Life inside the racing industry for most greyhounds is really bleak. They live in barren, often filthy kennels with minimal social contact, enrichment, or play. Dogs housed in pairs are often muzzled, causing ongoing stress. Could you imagine that? So not only are you in a bleak, concrete, cold kennel, you have a muzzle on the whole time due to the environment and the stress, because they don't want their profits to be damaged, right? So you're muzzled the whole time. Rough handling, neglect, untreated injuries are common. Investigations have revealed heartbreaking scenes of starvation, abandonment, and dogs left to deteriorate alongside dead kennel mates. This isn't care, it's systemic cruelty. Absolutely. You know, when they say we love our dogs, we care for our dogs, they have the best vet treatment, they have the best, this is all for the consumer, this is all for the public, this is the smoke and mirrors so that the industry can hide behind, you know, that mirage of what they want you to believe. The whole time they're doing something completely opposite. They're only ever going to see the dogs on the track. They never see the dogs in the kennels. Why does it take activists to go behind the scenes and film? Why aren't these industries transparent? Because if the transparency was there for the consumer would be gone faster than these greyhounds can run. That's for sure.
Yeah, and actually in all industries that exploit animals, they do a lot of propaganda. So like you'll hear farmers say they love their animals, yet send them to a slaughterhouse, which of course is an absolute lie. They don't love their animals. You wouldn't do that to someone you love. When we got to the greyhound racing track, the first thing that the public see from the outside is a big sign saying greyhounds make great pets, with a picture of a dog on a sofa looking happy. That was the first thing you see before you see the entrance to the greyhound racing track. So they use propaganda as smoke and mirrors, like Steve said, to make you feel better or someone feel better about going in to bet on these greyhounds because what they saw from the outside looks fine. Now the industries know humans' natural instinct is to protect, not to oppress. So you won't pay for something that's exploitative if you know. So they have to lie to you and pretend. So yeah, like I said, animal farmers do it. Any industry that exploit animals do it. The horse racing industry, greyhound racing industries, even zoos as well. They pretend because they just want your money. That's all they care about. But yeah, I was really shocked to see, well, I guess not shocked. I was surprised to see that sign when we got there. But then I realised the industry is all the same. They're all exploitive.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go. Should we do the Sunderland traps? A lot of the time people say that the UK, this doesn't happen, right? So let's show you the Sunderland traps here if you haven't already seen it.
Key on who gets the first run early doors in this race. As we've seen at Sunderland this evening, they've done well, the favourites. So mind you, 4 to 5 and 2, that 2 to 5 favourite.
Stopped.
That's okay. 4 winning favourites so far at Sunderland. No Trap 1 winner. No Trap 4. 5 wins for the 3 dog at Sunderland. It's Annabelle here, who think's got a big chance. As Greyhounds are going in. All in.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know what's happened there at Sunderland, but we need the cameras to move away. Oh, that happened the other day at Sunderland.
Hi, James.
What on earth is going on?
Hey, James.
Yeah,
I am
what on
so
earth is
sorry,
going
everyone.
on?
Let's hope those greyhounds are okay.
Let's hope
What
they're
on
okay.
earth?
Stop putting them in that position in the first place, and
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
So the dog at the back in the orange here actually stops walking, and the individual with them picks them up by their underneath and their neck. Yeah, shame on them.
Yeah.
This needs to be banned as a matter of urgency.
Whereas
Raw
number
Spirit
4?
Goddess put, what did you put? I had no idea about this. You two have woken me up to it. Thank you for being here and for listening as
Yeah.
well. If you feel like you've been woken up about this industry, please look into animal agriculture as a whole. Watch Dominion on YouTube and see what happens to all animals. Just to let anyone know as well, we're talking about greyhound racing today because there is a petition that needs to be signed. We need to get 100,000 signatures by the end of the month. But we are both vegan and we're animal rights activists. So we are people who are just against the use and exploitation of animals. So we're vegan, and then we use our voice to fight for the animals as well, because I know good people are out there who just don't know about these industries. So please also be a voice for these animals that need us too. Yeah, ban this, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The evil will only prevail when good people stand by. So don't be one of them people that stands by. You know, those that have the privilege to know have the duty to act. And by doing this live stream, by raising awareness for what these beautiful animals have to face, you're now aware, right? You now have the privilege to know. So now you have the duty to act. So by acting, by going onto that link in the description and signing that ban.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I meant at Greyhounds. Yeah, Joey woke me up in 2017. Yeah, Joey woke us up as well. Amazing individual. Powerhouse for the animals, him and Tarion. And same with so many activists in this chat as well. Like David, 40-year-old vegan. James is always here. Everyone in here. Thank you so much for all of your support and
absolutely.
your voices for the animals.
James says 4 and 3 look badly crushed. Yeah, 4 and 3 definitely come off the worst here, I believe.
Yeah.
Number 1 has seemed to have gotten out, but I think 2, 4, and 6, I don't think they made it out. Let's watch. Let me just move this there. All right.
It's Annabelle here, who think's got a big chance.
I think they get stuck in. I don't think they can make it out.
As Greyhounds are going in. All in.
Number 1's out.
Okay.
But
Oh,
3
no.
and 4
Oh,
are
that's
half
awful.
and stuck.
Number
that's
1
horrible.
got stuck
Absolutely
a little bit.
horrible. I don't
Yeah.
know what's happened there at
2, 5
Sunderland.
and 6 are still
But
in
we
there.
need the cameras to move away. Oh, that happened the other day at Sunderland.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Guys, if you're against that, the good news is there's things you can do. We can start by clicking the link in the description and going to sign this petition. We're nearly there.
Oh, 8 more people, guys. Let's
we
get
need
it
8 more at least.
to 400. Let's get it to 400 by the time this live finishes.
Yeah.
Guys, we have got 2 dogs who we absolutely adore. Anyone who knows us knows we love our dogs and our chickens more than anything. Now, I would never put them in a situation like this ever. So if you have animals at home who you love as well, would you put them in this situation? Because the answer to anyone who does love their companion animals would be no, right? I would never do that. I would never, ever, ever do that. That individual who we spoke to the other day was angry because he does do that. He does do that. He said, my dog is racing today. And he got very angry. So I think in a minute we're going to show you the anger from this individual who we met at the race course at Brighton and Hove. We have more footage come out from this day as well. It was very, there was a lot of drama.
This clip's got like nearly 500,000 views over 2 platforms.
Yes, yeah. So that's the thing, right, guys? Because he didn't realise he would be such a help in getting this petition signed, because he become very angry and aggressive. He didn't realise that he made himself go viral online, which therefore helps the animals. So yeah, always take a camera with you to these events, because you can always make content and footage afterwards to help push something that will actually help the animals. So yeah, but at the end of this video, Steve rightly says sign the petition, and maybe we can show that video again in a moment.
One mystery voice, thank you for signing. That's amazing. And yeah, Rory Spiritual Goddess. Yeah, greyhounds have been selectively bred to have the physical attributes that they have. So yeah, absolutely horrific. You know, they're so thin. They're built for speed. They're not designed to be, you know, able to withstand crashes. That's why even cornering at the speed they run is highly dangerous for them. This is why they get broken hocks. I can show you a broken hock in a second, but let's do this video like Mel said first, and then I'll show you the broken hock after.
Stop harassing people.
What's your opinion on this?
That's Australia.
What's your opinion on it?
That's Australia.
It doesn't matter where it is. This dog here ran around the corner, had an accident and snapped their leg. Let me show you Sunderland. I'll show you the UK. This is the UK.
I've seen it.
What do you think of it?
Fuck off, man. They could run across the field and break a leg.
They could do, but here they're commodified. They're forced to do it.
And my dog's running to die.
Your dog's wanted to say you're part of the industry. They didn't sign up to do this, did they?
Oh, for fuck's sake, get a grip.
This is the statistics. Go to Animal Aid.
Shut up. You're all zealots.
This is the statistics.
Fuck off.
The general statistics.
Stop harassing people.
One dog died every 3 days.
Harassing people.
You're the one who's trying to harass me. I'm telling you a fact.
Have you
just tried to intimidate me. Luckily, I'm not intimidated by people like you. I've watched it all here.
Well, that's not all of it, mate. That is not all of it. I come here every week.
Yes.
I haven't seen one dog hurt in a night at all.
But statistically, in the UK...
That's the wrong statistic.
It's not. These are statistics from UK racing. This industry is evil and it should never exist.
You go to animalaid.org.uk and you can sign a petition to ban greyhound racing.
Also, I just want to point out that he said that's the wrong statistic. So he has admitted that's bad, because he was trying to deflect. That's the wrong statistics. He also said, I've seen that trap malfunction and those dogs get caught in that trap, and he still is putting his dog in this risky position. So he has seen it and he still is choosing to put his dog in that situation even after an incident has happened.
Yeah, even if there's 1% risk, you'd never do it, would you?
Says it all.
Let me show you the video that I showed him. This is the video that he got triggered over.
Injuries are common.
One's down the first turn.
Apparently he broke his hock, unfortunately, which is heartbreaking for the owner.
I'll restart. Just keep an eye on her right leg.
One's down the first turn.
Apparently he broke his hock,
see it's hanging.
unfortunately, which is heartbreaking for the owner.
Let me show you actually.
Injuries are common.
One's down the first turn.
Where is it? Here. We can zoom in. We can move it over a little bit here so you can see. You can see her leg here. It's supposed to be straight. But you see where her leg has broke and it's hung down like this. This is because the speed greyhounds run and that tight angle, they don't go together. So it's like forcing loads of pressure onto a joint and then that joint just snapping and breaking because they've been selectively bred to be this thin. The same way how bulldogs and pugs have been selectively bred to have really wrinkly faces. The reason why bulldogs have wrinkly faces is because they used to fight bulldogs, and them wrinkles on bulldogs' faces is designed so when they bite, the blood from their victim is running down the lines of their face so that they don't need to close their eyes, so they can still bite and attack but have their eyes open so blood drains away. all of these attributes that we look at in these dogs and we go, oh, this is really lovely, this is really sweet, it's really cute. They've been selectively bred to have this physical attribute so people can profit from them. You know, it's absolutely horrific. Watch her leg break again.
Injuries are common.
You see her like she skids on her back. Look.
Injuries are common.
Snap. You see it.
Are common.
One's down at the first turn.
And then she's crying, laying on her back, crying.
Which is heartbreaking for the owner.
She's like, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, because she's in so much pain.
Yeah. And now her fate after that would have been probably shot in the head.
Yeah, she most likely would have been killed from that injury.
And probably put into the freezer box. It's awful. And like I said before, they're trained to run very close together. And they have a lack of peripheral vision. So often the greyhounds accidentally will trip each other up. Therefore, they get many injuries. If they have an impacted fall, they will break bones because they've been genetically modified to be a certain way, to be very streamlined, be very thin, just muscly, and have very thin skin. So they do break bones and get lifelong injuries. I mean, even Angel, who is now rescued, she still had injuries. She had stuff on her that still needs to be checked out from the life of being exploited.
Dennis, hang on. Raw spiritual goddess. Michael, this must happen. Yeah, it must happen all the time. So one dog died every day in the UK in 2024. One dog died every 3 days in the UK in 2024. And there was something like 35,000 injuries. You don't know the statistics on them injuries resulting in the dogs being killed either. Dennis says, why don't you guys stream on your other channel? Surely you'll get more views. We're streaming on this channel, Dennis, because this is now our dedicated live stream channel. The algorithm gets very confused if you put long form video up on one channel and then mix it with live streams. We believe that it has a bit of an impact. So this is why we will be live streaming from this channel from now on. Yeah. It's all right. We're going to build this one back up.
So please, on that note, subscribe.
Subscribe to this channel.
Thanks for teeing us up for that, Dennis.
Yeah, it's like you knew.
Yeah. Dennis, tell us when you're going to be vegan.
We got one more signature, guys, and we've made the 37,400.
Yeah, let's go. Who's gonna do it?
Who's not signed? By the way, if you're watching this live stream, because this live stream will stay up, if you're watching this live stream throughout the month of January, please go to the petition and sign still, because this needs to be done in January. So even if you're watching this tomorrow, the next day, or next week, if you're still in January 2026, please go to the animalaid.org.uk website or the link in the description of this chat and sign this petition.
Yes, I'll pop the link in the moment we finish this live. So yeah, again, these dogs are bred for speed and prey drive. They are selectively bred. There's many dogs that are bred for this industry and many dogs that don't make the cut, don't meet the criteria, the speed, the way they look and everything like that. They get discarded, they get drowned, they get shot, they get abandoned. And previously they used to just let the dogs out into the woods once they were finished with them racing, so can no longer profit from them. They don't care about them. They don't want to spend money on them, so they just let them go and fend for themselves.
It's almost like a way of not being responsible for their death, but just sending them to it anyway, isn't it? It's kind of like, you know, it's not on me. Yes, there we go. 37,400. We got there with that signature.
Great work, guys.
Dennis says you get to be the only vegan I'm subbed to apart from a lesser known one called Lee. Well, thank you for subbing to our channels and thank you for being here. And thank you for having open dialogue with us. Honestly, I want to take a moment now for anyone who's watching this who isn't vegan. This is a really important point that I want to make, and I can speak for both of us. The last thing that we want to be doing as vegans is clashing, judging, name-calling, pointing fingers, or being derogatory in any which way to any non-vegans. This is not our mission. It's not helpful for the animals. It's not what we're about. The reason why we're vegan is because we saw an injustice. We were educated on an injustice, and we made a connection with the individual victims. Our job isn't to clash. Our job is to bring you alongside us and hopefully turn your head against the industries that have lied to you. The meat, the dairy, the eggs, the leather, the wool, the animal entertainment, the animals in science, all the other animal exploitative industries out there. We want to bring you alongside us for us to explain to you why this injustice is there and look at it from the victim's point of view. So any non-vegan here, any non-vegan subbed, any non-vegan watching, we actually really appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. And please feel free to ask open questions. Just ask away. There's loads of awesome activists in here.
Yeah, I mean, we even got David in the room. He's an ex-slaughterhouse inspector.
Yeah.
So, it'll be very interesting to ask him questions and other activists as well.
Absolutely.
We've all got our own stories to tell. And like Steve said, we haven't always been vegan. Like, we didn't know the reality as well. It's not your fault that you don't know. It's not your fault that you've been lied to and don't know about these industries. So we're just defending the animals. We're just defending the animals to try and get people to stop exploiting them. And I believe most people are good people, which is why this petition is going up and up and up and up, and why greyhound racing is being banned in all other countries. The UK are falling behind. So our government said they have no plans to stop this industry, but we're going to make sure, as the public, we force this into Parliament to stop this industry and ban it, because we won't stop. We won't stop fighting for them.
Ben from Berlin says, I'm a black belt vegan. Ask me anything.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that. Should we have the nice video again? Do you guys want to see the nice video again?
Yeah. Also, Rora Spiritual Goddess. You know, some people can get you so angry, so don't beat yourself up about that. We have a video coming out where, you'll see. We have a video coming out in the next week. You'll see how we hold people accountable in a certain situation. But yeah, to the members of the public, just remember that they don't know any better yet. I always think I give people a chance, and then they either show their compassion or they don't, and then it's up to you how to deal with that.
And it's sometimes it's okay to just say to people, look, you're not ready to hear this message yet. Your heart's not there. You're not ready yet. Sometimes it's one of the most powerful things you can do, is to say to someone, I really want to have this conversation with you on a good level, but I just don't feel like you're there yet. You're too triggered. You're too angry. Let's leave it for now. And then people always come around and they're like, no, I am. And it's a great way sometimes of diffusing a conversation, because people want to be ready. People want to feel like they can talk to anyone. So just by calling it calmly and saying, look, I don't know, like, you're really upset and triggered. I'm just trying to give you some truths. It can be quite powerful.
Also, like, we say this, but obviously certain situations it's different. You might have been to a slaughterhouse that day. You might have seen something and you could be more emotional. So don't beat yourself up. Just the animals need people defending them in any which way you feel you need to.
Mel, did you call Dennis a princess last time?
Yeah, he was being a real princess. He really was. This is where, like, Dennis 1 minute is like, so I think Dennis is a bit speciesist. I think he defends dogs, but there's like a threshold for him. So maybe, Dennis, we can speak to you and you'll come out of your princess era.
Well, you know what?
Become a hero.
If you care about dogs, it's inevitable that you will eventually end up caring about chickens and pigs and cows and sheep and lambs, because all you need is more and more proof that morally there's no difference between them, right? And I appreciate you signing up to the channel, because you're going to get a lot of that from us. That's all we do.
Yeah, and I mean, it's down to you if you took princess offensively or not.
She calls me princess all the time. Don't worry. David greatly pointed out here, join us for Project Livestream 7 all day, all night on Friday. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Project Livestream 7, we have got activists all over the country, all over the world.
Yes.
Going to be outside slaughterhouses, live streaming, showing you animals going in to have their lives taken in real time. So please join us for that.
Yeah, Dennis, join us on Friday. That would be great. We'll have conversations and chat and things. But yeah, we are going to finish on this video of hope. Please sign the petition if you join this live, and keep subscribing as well. I mean, you can only subscribe once, but you know what I mean.
It's a really sad thing to think, what have you...
When we're at the slaughterhouse, or if you like spam the chat with loads of stuff, but we're always up for open conversations and stuff. But yeah, when we're at a slaughterhouse and you see those individuals going in, when you see people mock them, that's like a big no. So that would only happen if you did that.
Yeah, absolutely. To all the I've seen so many kind messages in here, guys. Thank you all so much. Like, it means a lot. and right back at you all. Like, you guys defend animals just valiantly. You know, whatever the weather is, whatever the conditions are, we're out there, we're doing it. Like David said, it takes a village. It takes all of us. It takes every single voice not standing by, not putting excuses in the way. No matter how hard we have it, the animals always have it harder, and we should fight for them in the way that they need us to, not the way that we feel comfortable to.
Yeah, with urgency as well. With urgency.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, thank you for being in this live stream, and we will see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you, guys.